takes a look at strike three called, and that's as important as they come there. Two big outs now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, and a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Blue Wahoos capitalized on a huge ninth inning on the way to the win. Dylan Lee claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safe.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mississippi Braves.
And now,
it's baseball on the show,
for your
and it's coming up next.
Mississippi Braves.
Now to the plate, here is number 23. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this.
Next up, number 23, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hard hit towards center. Scott able to track it down for the 3rd out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Next to hit is number 23, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Come on, sitting on something here.
He's set and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's digging in next, number 23. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Smoke toward the hole, reined in.
You're down.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Mississippi jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Emmanuel Ramirez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Keith Dorsey hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Drive home safely.
League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mississippi. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Into the box, Connor Scott. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Left side, but well foul.
First pitch, 7:36.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Lifted down the line in left. Ready with the 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Griffin Conine is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Leday is off at first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now at the plate is Chris Chinea, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Green is there, and he makes the catch for the out. At the plate now is Stephen Haas. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no left. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 23. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. A ball and no strikes.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Wendell Rijo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Santiago Chavez. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Curveball got him swinging for the first down. So here now's the pitcher, Vic Romaker. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Vic Romaker.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready now is Connor Scott. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Heredia. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
Nobody, eat it. Eat it.
Scott blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waters will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, J.J. Bleday. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Line hard to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Griffin Conine. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a little looper down the left field line. In there, a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waters is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So the next to bat will be Riley Mahan. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Right side. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 23. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And it's fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that. For this offensive player, after coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the third baseman, Stephen Haas. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit. Possibly more than that. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
To the plate now, Santiago Chavez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike now. Even at 4 apiece. Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So now into the box is Vic Romaker, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Waters has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. So stepping in is Connor Scott. Potential tying run for him at third base. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
3-1 to him now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count to get a fastball. He gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
The batter will be J.J. Bleday as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors. So here's the cleanup hitter, Griffin Conine. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And the 6th inning opens with a fly out, 1 away. Digging in will be Chris Chinea. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll step off. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And now Riley Mahan. He bounced out last time up. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. The 0-2 delivery. Fly ball right down the line in left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So here is number 23. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. Mississippi's out in front, 5-2. 7th inning ready to roll. And next to hit is the catcher, Santiago Chavez.
The catcher, Santiago Chavez.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases.
He's coming. Relay, relay, relay.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and power. Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was...
For the
It's actually happening. The organization has decided to try him as both a position player and as a pitcher. They're really trying it here at the AA level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is with me. Jonathan, do you think this can work?
I mean, can it work, Ben? Yeah, of course it can work. It hasn't worked all too often. There are more and more teams who are trying to make it work. Most of these guys as amateurs were two-way players. They don't specialize usually until later on. And often they choose one or the other. You see more and more teams really making an effort to let players do both, to see maybe one jumps to the foreground on its own organically. It's awfully hard just because of the amount of work that you have to put in to excel either as a hitter and position player or as a pitcher. Naturally, some work is going to be taken away from one or the other if you're splitting your focus. And that's why we haven't seen it too often. Guys have to be tremendous athletically to be able to do both. The work ethic has to be off the charts. It's happened a couple of times at the major league level, but it's few and far between. So I'm really interested to see if it's going to work out in this case.
A prospect receives a check-in from his agent, who wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions. A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
As we look at this young pitching prospect, there are so many things to learn early in your professional career as a pitcher. Al Leiter is with us. Al, what are some of the biggest things to keep in mind as you start your rise in the pro ranks as a hurler?
Well, strike one is paramount. Strike one, get ahead. Have the ability to command a fastball. On top of that, changing speeds. And we see it all the time with respects to analytics and where we are with statistical data. Changing speeds with not only one pitch, but two pitches. So I want to see command of a fastball, preferably down and away. I still love it. Still hard to hit a home run down and away. Be able to utilize.
This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Mississippi Braves and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball.
3 out. Ball four, pitch.
Into the box, Pablo Abreu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Shuckers, the 17th.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little.
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. In now, Jamie Westbrook, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Westbrook.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Next to dig in, Chad Spanberger. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And he lays off there, 1-0. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is the right fielder.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Green in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And now in the box, Mario Feliciano looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Green finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Next, it'll be number 23. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Number 23.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Robert Fitzgerald. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1. Fitzgerald, 28 years old, is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and it being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop. He occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ramos arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Striding in is Miguel Sanchez.
Batting 9. No pitcher.
And that one yanked just foul. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Pablo Abreu is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, let's go right here.
Throw over to first. Runner's back. The 1-1. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Bottom of the third now, and digging in is the outfielder, Jamie Westbrook. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Westbrook.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch to the left side, but it's well foul.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Next, here is Chad Spanberger. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Ramos is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Leo Vera, flew out last time up. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping up is Mario Feliciano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Mario Feliciano.
Hey, no outs here.
And now the first pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's the first pitch to him.
10, shortstop.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Fitzgerald.
1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And that's the second out. Now it'll be Quentin Torres Costa.
Now back.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Fitzgerald at second with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So now to the plate, number 23. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 23.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Abreu is there, and he has it for the first out. And now here is Pablo Abreu. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Next to stand in is Tristan Lutz. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 4-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Waters is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Up next, Jamie Westbrook. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. In there, 0-1. That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Grounded to the right. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare in the side. To do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Biloxi Shuckers posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Bobby Wall claims the win at this evening.
Well, for a minute, it really looked like they were going to play with using this kid on the mound and in the field, but it seems they've quickly abandoned that idea. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline joins me. Jim, does that tell you that the pick on him was a reach as high as it was?
You know, I really wouldn't say that at all. I mean, one thing I've learned over the years is you don't want to judge a draft too soon. Sure. You got to wait for it to play out and see how the guy, give him years in the big leagues before you really know for sure. But to be honest, it's so difficult to make it as a two-way player because it's difficult to make it as a hitter or as a pitcher, and to try to do both is that much harder. And I've seen a number of instances where you have a guy who's maybe a two-way player at the amateur level, and you bring him into pro ball, and you make him a pitcher, and then you see his fastball gets better because he's not drained, he's not exerting energy, trying to make it as a position player. His secondary stuff gets better because he has more time to work on it. It's the same thing. I've seen plenty of hitters who've given up pitching, and then they can focus on hitting, and they get better. Maybe they start driving the ball more. They become better defensive players because they have more time to take ground balls or fly balls, as the case may be. So, no, I wouldn't say it's a mistake. We've got to let this guy's career play out.
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
When things aren't going well on the mound, how do you work through that? What are the technical aspects that you have to get right?
Getting ahead is everything, because that puts the percentages in your favor. So you want to get ahead, you want to throw strikes, you want to be able to mess with those hitters. And sometimes you have to go back to the pen and, create a new pitch or hit a different zone or try something else. I know I was known for a rise ball pitcher for a long time. And then it's like, wait a minute, full count, they're expecting that rise ball. So I got to come back with something else. So I have to develop my drop ball, and I want to be able to throw my drop ball and have complete confidence in it that I can throw it for a strike when the pressure's on, when I get to that full count.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 23 will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matty V. This guy here is a basic 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curveball, change, primarily fastball changeup guy. He'll use the curveball to effect, but one of the things he needs to do, locate his fastball to give himself a chance to use that good changeup and his curveball.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Green is there, 1 away. Next up is Rhys Hines, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Rhys Hines is the second out of the opening frame.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first-pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. So now here is Chris Oakey.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
1-0 the count. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Jose Garcia stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Down the third baseline. Oh, beautiful dive. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Man, I love this play. It makes me miss playing third base right here. He smothered it with the dive, and I love how fast he got to his feet, set his shoulders, and threw an absolute bullet across the diamond.
The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The count now at 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Now into the box, number 23. He'll take his first hacks here.
The pitcher, number 23.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Now Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Top of the third set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Wilson Garcia. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Certainly can tell from their dugout, this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hit in the air out to center field. Waters is right there, 1 down. Stepping in next, Matt Ball.
Batting 9.
Now the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one will track it down. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Scott Heineman flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Popped him up.
That's up.
Number 23 will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Reese Hines. Outside target. Here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
No runner, no runner. Hold it right there. Hold it.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Standing in now, Dwight Smith Jr. as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Chris Oakey is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Now 1 hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Hines over at second. Smith at first, 1 gone. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Jose Garcia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Leading off.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
The pitcher.
Number 23 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Number 23 becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Brantley Bell. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Waters is under this one. 1 down. Next to hit, Wilson Garcia, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
Hit back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be Scott Heineman. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
1-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So next to hit is number 23, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. No balls and 1 strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his owner.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Mississippi leads it 3-0. Now to the plate, Reese Hines. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next, it'll be Dwight Smith Jr. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Dwight Smith Jr.
No balls and a strike to count.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And a step off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ramos will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, here is Mark Payton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one by the look on the manager's face.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to hit is the catcher, Chris Oakey. And it's fouled away.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Hit to third, reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now to bat, Jose Garcia, 0 for 2 for him to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waters is there, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Brantley Bell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Brantley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Green is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Stepping in once again is Wilson Garcia. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The next 0-2. And that gets him on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Alfredo Rodriguez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And he fouls this one off. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Full count now. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. That brings up Scott Heineman. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Garcia, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled away. Line drive to center field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now he'll step off. Into the box, Rhys Hines. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Now first offering. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, guys, it's obvious he's not picking the ball up. He's out in front on 2 off-speed pitches and now finds himself 0-2. Going to have to find a way to stay back if he's going to battle through this AB.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 5-1 contest. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. The Braves posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Here is.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today.